All righty, I'm live. Hey, everybody, Happy New Year. Feel like I haven't been on here in a while because I haven't. I've been kind of taking a little time off during the holidays, as many of you have. And I just wanted to jump on here and just share some things with you. I read it in an email, I don't know, just a few days ago. It gave me so many great ideas. I wanted to share what I read in an email from somebody else. And the concepts were so good. I just have to share them. So I also want to pull up a picture. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this on the screen. Let's see if I can share this. Let me try this out. Share my screen. Share my screen. Application. Oh, there it is. It's working. Yay! All righty. I got this off Google. I love Googling great quotes. And the email I received, this was such perfect timing. So anyway, I wanted to get that up. And let me just show my screen really quick. And then I'll pop that back on. But anyway, I'm rambling a little bit to give people time to get my text. If you don't get a text message alerting you that I'm live and you want to get a text message, sometimes people's notifications don't pop up. It's like you don't have it turned on or something on Facebook. So if you want to receive text messages whenever I go live and learn some really great concepts that I share with people periodically, just text keyword Debbie Live, one word. So don't let your phone auto correct. Keyword Debbie Live, Live, to the number 41242. 41242. So text Debbie Live to 41242 and you'll be subscribed to my text messages whenever I go live. And so some of you have already gotten the text. I just got the text because I'm subscribed as well, because I like to see that it's working. And hey, Jacqueline, great to see you. And Veronica is in the house. Happy New Year, Veronica. So great to see all of you. Now, I don't necessarily see everybody's comments because I'm going live on YouTube. In fact, Jacqueline is on YouTube. I'm also live on Facebook in several different groups. So just FYI, if I don't acknowledge you, I'm not being a snob. I'm just not seeing it. So let's see here. Let me find it. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. I'm looking for my live broadcast so I can monitor it on my phone, which it's about to die. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. All righty. So for some reason, I can see the comments quicker on my phone than I can right here in StreamYard. So let me just pull that up. Hey, Stacy, great to see you. Kim Wells is in the house. So is Charlene. Great to see you. Happy 2021. Let's rock it. You better believe it, Charlene. We are so going to rock 2021. Hello, Katie Lambert. Great to see you. Stacy, Charlene. Let's see who else. Sorry, I don't mean to be digging at my teeth here. I saw somebody else that I wanted to acknowledge, but maybe I missed it. So Eleanor is in the house. Angel, great to see you, Angel. Happy New Year to you back. And let's see who else. Sherry Cooper is in the house. So great to see you guys. So what a great way to start the new year, thinking about business. Here it is, Monday. Our first day back after a long holiday weekend. And don't you love it when the holiday happens to land on a Friday? And usually with Christmas and New Year's, we take the day before off anyway. So it's like a 4-day weekend. So my husband and I snuck away for a staycation down in Dallas, checked into a really fun, nice hotel, and went out for a great dinner on New Year's Eve. And then we went out for another great dinner on the next night. So we stayed 2 nights at a wonderful, fabulous hotel down in Dallas and just chilled and did nothing. And I didn't work and I didn't answer emails and I didn't jump on Facebook and try to answer questions. And it was just a great time of mental refreshment before We hit the ground running on Monday, January 4th. How many of you hit the ground running today, right? You had a long holiday weekend. The week before you had a long holiday weekend, so you just feel behind. Nobody wants to start new projects Christmas Eve, right? So how many of you hit the ground running today? First day back, January 4th. Just type in running into the comments. Just type in running and I will know you're like me. You hit the ground running. My husband said to me this morning, he saw me getting ready early, and I get up early and go work out first thing in the morning, and came back, and instead of lounging as long as I like to with my cup of coffee after I work out, I pretty much hit the shower pretty quickly. And he's like, "What you got going on today?" And I said, "I'm hitting the ground running." And that's all he heard. I was like in my office on strategy sessions, talking to people who want to join CBF, and working with my team. And oh my goodness, I literally hit the ground running. So if you hit the ground running, I see Charlene has hit the ground running, right? Angel has hit the ground running. Let's see who else has hit. Oh, Kim. Kim has hit the ground running. Exactly. Who else? Hey, Larissa, great to see you. There's a Facebook user. You need to give StreamYard.com/Facebook permission to show your Facebook profile on my StreamYard. But Carrie has hit the ground running. Absolutely. So that's what it feels like after the holidays and after a tough year like 2020. Let's hit the ground running, right? Let's hit the ground running. Why on earth get off to a slow start? That doesn't even make sense. It's Monday. You have the whole stinking week ahead of you to make progress, to do the right things, to have an impact in your business, and to launch the new year the right way. I mean, you can wait till later to launch the right way, but we all know later never comes. So don't procrastinate. Just hit the ground running. Tomorrow is only Tuesday. You have the entire rest of the week to be productive. So let me share some things that I read in an email, and I was feverishly making some notes and kind of putting my own comments in there. But basically, the gentleman shared that just a few things can produce all the results in your business. And I find this to be true every single day. When people enroll in CBF, they're doing a million different things, right? That when people are struggling in business, the owner can't seem to get mop free. They can't seem to become the CEO of their business. They're still cleaning, or they can't seem to scale and grow. It's not that they're doing nothing, right? I've rarely meet a business owner that I would call lazy. Business owners are some of the hardest working people in the world. It's not that they're doing nothing. In fact, they're doing too much, and they're doing too many of the wrong things. And they're doing so much that they don't have hyper focus on the right things. And the truth is, just a few things can produce all of the results in your business, not a million things, a few things. So when people talk to me about our program, Cleaning Business Fundamentals, they're worried that they're going to have to change a million things. Like, oh, Debbie, I've been in business for 15 years. I don't know if I can change everything. You don't have to change everything. Just a few things will produce all the results in most businesses. So when you own a cleaning business, there's just a few things you have to get right. If you don't get those few things right, then you're not going to get the results that you thought you would. You're not going to achieve the levels of success you could have. It's just a few things. Most business owners are like throwing mud on the wall. I just shared this with my private group here and just earlier. Most business owners are throwing mud on the wall, and they don't even know what actually sticks because they're so busy throwing the next batch of mud on the wall, and they don't even have time to figure out what works, what doesn't work. They never stop to find out why they're stuck, why they're not moving forward. And it's only a handful of things you have to do to become unstuck and to get the results that you want. People often confuse efficiency with effectiveness. And this is what our coach, Art Locke, who's in the CBF, he is our CBF master coach. This is one of the concepts he shared several weeks ago, which I thought was so helpful and so profound. And he said, you should not be making efficient what isn't already effective. I was like, that is so true. People are constantly buying courses and buying programs and buying trainings to try to help them make things more efficient, when literally they are not effective. What do I mean by effective? If you're not attracting top paying clients, you're still undercharging by 20 and 30%. If you have high employee turnover, you don't even know how to create a workforce of committed career cleaners who are self-managing, right? Can you imagine having career cleaners that manage themselves as opposed to you having to babysit their every move, right? That means you're not effective in that area. What about marketing that produces on a steady and regular pace versus marketing that is totally hit and miss, totally hit and miss, totally hit and miss and random and reactionary, right? That's not effective. That's just throwing mud on the wall and wondering what will stick and wondering why you can't seem to move forward. So attracting the top paying clients, the right kinds of jobs, building the right kind of brand that attracts the right kinds of customers and attracts the right kinds of employees. That's all about becoming effective in business. Once you're effective, then you can speed up the process by being more efficient. So if your business doesn't work now the way you want it, stop working on trying to be more efficient and start working on being more effective. Fix the things that don't work. Fix the things that are not producing because they are sucking the majority of the time and the majority of the profit out of your business. It's just those handful of things. So many people are chasing another training, another course to help make them be more efficient when they're making broken processes efficient. It's like learning to speed read, but you don't have a book. It's like learning to speed read and you don't have the cleaning business manual to operate your business. You don't need to speed up your processes. You need your processes to be effective. They need to work. So here's the quote I wanted to share with you earlier. I pulled it off of Google Images. I love great quotes. And the late great Peter Drucker, I forget, what did he run? One of the big motor companies, right? So the late great Peter Drucker, which unbelievable business wizard, author, teacher, he said, "There is nothing so useless as doing efficiently that which should not be done at all." I thought, oh my goodness, isn't that perfect? There is nothing so useless as doing efficiently that which should not be done at all. So people ask all the time, should I take this course to learn how to use this program or this app? And they ask those questions all the time. It's like, there's nothing so useless as becoming more efficient at something you shouldn't be doing in the first place. Fix your business. Make sure your business is effective before you try to make it more efficient. So being effective is how you make more money and build your future and build your empire. Being more efficient is how you do it faster once it works, once the processes in your business work. When you're doing anything in your business, reading a book, taking a training, attending a conference, working with a coach, when you're doing anything in your business, you need to ask yourself continually, what is actually moving the needle? What is actually helping me make more money and live better? And whatever that is, do more of it. Focus on those things. Focus on the parts of your business that make the biggest difference. And I will tell you, in a nutshell, it's relatively simple. It's not super complicated. There's not a list of 100 things you need to do or 100 things you need to learn. There's like 3 things. Now, these 3 things are big. They're everything. They can make you a millionaire, right? Or they can keep you from ever making much money at all or ever having freedom or success. So it's 3 simple things, but I'm not saying they're easy to do. But the 3 things that you have to focus on is, number 1, you need a proven model. All right. Most people are trying to make efficient a broken model. It's like, why are you doing it that way? Well, because everybody else is. Well, that's not a reason. Right? So you need a proven model. In other words, we do it this way because it makes us the most money. It is the easiest way to operate the business. It creates the highest level of profitability and scale. Okay, that's a reason to do it. Not, well, that's the way everybody else does it. Or another reason not to do something right? A certain model to follow is, well, we had so many problems with this. This is why we now do this. Okay, so you don't create a policy of how you run your business because of the last crises that you went through. It's not really how you create policies. You create policies and procedures around what works the best, what makes the most money, what makes your business the most successful, right? So number one, you have to have a proven business model, or some people would call it a business plan, literally a real live business plan. Why do you do it that way? Because in the plan, it says, I'll make more and live better, right? So you have to have a proven model or a proven plan instead of just throwing mud at the wall and hoping some of it sticks. Number two, you have to have scalable systems. You have to have systems and processes in place that will scale as you grow. If not, your model might work, but as you grow and want to become bigger and bigger and bigger, it requires more and more and more of you, more and more and more of your time. How many of us have known the $1 million, 7-figure plus business owner, but they work day and night? They work 90 hours a week. Do you know how many hours I put in at my cleaning company that I still own in the last 30 days in the month of December? You want to know how many hours I put in at that business? We do $1.8 million. We have over 45 employees out cleaning, and actually, not cleaning, over 45. We actually probably have almost 50 employees now on staff. I spent all of about 90 minutes helping to run my cleaning company. And all of that time was there just to bring Christmas love. I stopped in to do Christmas cheer and have a quick meeting with my office manager, right? But most people, their business model is so broken, they can't scale. In other words, they can't double, they can't quadruple, they can't triple. Because if they did, now I have to work 60 hours a week. Now I have to work 80 hours a week. Now I have to work 90 hours a week. Oh, forget it. It's not worth growing, right? My family never sees me. And so you have to have scalable systems. Scalable systems means you can grow to the next level without your business demanding more of your time. That's what scalable systems does. So first of all, you need systems that aren't broken, right? That's what we call a business model. Second of all, you need scalable systems so that you can double it and triple it and quadruple it and just keep growing without more and more of you working harder and harder and longer hours. The third piece, everybody seems to get wrong. The third piece in the industry, the residential cleaning industry, people struggle with this the most. You want to know what it is? Somebody want to post and guess? What's that third piece you have to get right? You guys know what it is. Type it into the comments. You know what that third piece is. What's that third piece that everybody struggles with? What's that third piece? So many cleaning business owners can't seem to master. It masters them. What is that third piece? Anybody want to guess? What's that third piece in business? If you want to make more money and live better, what is it? Hey guys, anybody want to guess? No takers? All right. That third piece is filling your company with committed career cleaners. This is what we call in the CBF program A players. Most people have filled delegating, pricing. Oh, good. Now the comments are coming through, but I already gave you the answer. This is all good. These are tactics. Delegating, pricing, those are all tactics. But if you don't have this last piece right, it doesn't matter how good you price. It doesn't matter how good you hire, and it doesn't matter how good you delegate. If you don't get this last piece right, all the hiring in the world won't help you because they're going to quit as fast as you get them on board. Within months, they're gone, right? All the great pricing strategies in the world won't help you if you don't get this last piece right, because you could charge top dollar and nobody to go do the cleanings, right? So this last piece is really the hardest piece that cleaning business owners struggle with, and that is filling your company, building committed career cleaners. It's what we call A players. Most businesses are struggling to grow their company with C and D players. They're employees they tolerate, not employees they would love to clone. Most people, when they're honest and they make a list and they assess their team, they discover that they have too many C and D players on their team. They tolerate them. They wouldn't want to clone them, right? So that third piece of the puzzle that people struggle intensely with, that you have to get right. You have to get all three right: the model, the scalable systems, and filling your company with committed career cleaners, A players, people that aren't quitting, people that are committed, people that love what they do. And that's very challenging in this industry, building committed career cleaners. Thank you, Diane, for repeating that. Money brings them to your door. How you treat them keeps them in your company. Yeah, how you treat your employees is one piece of the puzzle, but the kind of job you created is the biggest piece of the puzzle, right? Most people, they mean well, they treat their employees good, but they've created a job nobody wants. And that's the sad truth of our industry. A lot of business owners are sweet. They recognize birthdays. They have wonderful culture, right? They do all these wonderful things for their employees. And what happens is the employees just leave with a hug as opposed to leave with a door slam, right? But they still leave. Why? Because in our industry, we tend to not know how to build a company that anybody wants to work for. That's the biggest problem. And so those are the three things you have to get right in your business if you want to scale, if you want to grow fast in the new normal, if you want to grow faster in 2021. You got to get these three things all in order. And you can't do one without the other. In other words, you can't have a great business model, but you don't have scalable systems in place, right? Because then you can't grow, you can't double, you can't triple. You can't have a great team culture and a great onboarding process with employees, but you don't make any profit. That means your business model is totally broken, right? What you're doing works for everybody but you. I've talked to business owners. Everybody's happy but them. The employees aren't quitting. The customers aren't quitting. The customers are happy, but the owner doesn't make anything for all the hours they put in. So it's not good enough that one piece of the puzzle works. In the new year, you need all three pieces of that puzzle to work. And once those three pieces of the puzzle work, you can make your business so efficient, it'll run without you. My business is so efficient, it runs without me. They don't need me to come in. They don't need me to come in and answer phones and do interviews and hire and fire employees and handle customer complaints and process payments for us to do $1.8 million in revenue. They don't need me. Now, those things still have to be done. Every one of them have to be done, but they must be done effectively first. And once they're done right, then we can make them even more efficient by automating the payment process, by automating the hiring process, by using software and different apps and different programs that are available now to increase the marketing reach and to better track and measure our results. So there are things we can do that make us even more efficient, more organized, spend less time on all these little hands-on things that have to be done, but not until your business works. You don't want to make it more efficient until it is effective. So important. This information in the new year will change your life. Now, if you're thinking, why am I not a part of CBF? I'm thinking the same thing. You can start the new year, a new you. Now, realistically, you need to think about your business in a way that is possible. If you struggle right now to meet your financial obligations, if it would be a financial burden on your family to invest in yourself, then don't apply for CBF at this time. But if you are comfortable and okay with spending a few $1,000s on your training and investing in yourself to learn to get to the next level, and then double or even triple your investment within the next 12 months, then go to cleaningbusinessfundamentals.com and apply for a free strategy session to talk about your business to see if you're a good fit. Don't do that right now if you're not ready. If financially that would be a burden and a hardship on your family, don't do that. Do that later. But if we talk in the new year, I do have some great bonuses if you are literally ready to invest in yourself. Again, you have to be willing to invest a few $1,000s so that you can learn how to make a few $100,000, how you can turn a 6-figure business into a 7-figure business. And so if you know you're ready, you want to start the new year off right, 2021 the right way, go to cleaningbusinessfundamentals.com. If you know you're not ready, if you cannot and should not spend a few $1,000s on up leveling and learning the methods, the scalable systems, how to build that self-managing team that I've built. If you're not ready to invest in yourself at that level, then at least join us for CBF Live coming up in April. Just travel to Fort Worth, Texas, right here near Dallas, Texas. We're going to have a 3-day event for residential cleaning business owners only. It is going to be the most amazing event you have ever attended. And right now it's only a couple $100. So it's not a few thousand, it's a couple $100. And you'll be surrounded by other residential cleaning business owners. You'll be inspired by steps and strategies to get you on the right path, pointed in the right direction. And you'll make friends in the residential cleaning industry that will be friends for life. And so go to cbflive.com, CBF Live, L-I-V-E, cbflive.com, and go get registered before the price goes up at the end of January. So CBF Live, if you can't join the Cleaning Business Fundamentals community, at a minimum, come and pick up some great tips and build some great relationships in the residential cleaning industry. You'll love it. This is a great way to start the new year, people, is thinking about your business, thinking about those 3 most important things that must be in place in your business, right? A proven business model that you're actually following instead of just winging it, right? Oh, I think I should do this. Well, maybe I should do that. A proven business model. Number 2, scalable systems. And number 3, committed career cleaners. Can't build a company and get out of the field and grow to the next level if you have cleaners that constantly quit on you. You just can't. And if you're like, well, I've already got 6 people, but they do keep quitting. Well, maybe you would have had 16 by now or 26. So if you get that last piece right, oh my goodness, it will change your life. You'll make more money. You'll go home with less stress. You will love your business instead of hate it. It will be life-changing. We have CBF members on here that can tell you how much CBF has changed their life. In fact, some of them are already sharing. Diane Daniel says, yes, Debbie. It is an investment. CBF is amazing. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for sharing that. And Stacy says, I just registered. Woohoo! I am so excited. See you in Fort Worth. I'm happy about that, Stacy. We're so glad. All right. Let me see if I can read some of these. Libby says, CBF is a no-brainer. I have increased 20% each month. Oh, my word, each month. You realize that's not each year. It's hard to increase 20% year over year. She's increased 20% each month over the last 10 months. This is crazy. 10 months, people. That means all during the pandemic, her business grew while others shrunk and closed. So 20% the last 10 months, every single month. This is crazy growth, but there is now a way I could have reached this or react to. I can't read. This is crazy growth, but there is now a way I could have reached it or reached to without CBF. I think there's a word missing. So thank you, Libby, Coach Libby. So not only is Libby living proof that if you follow the CBF formula, you can grow your business incredibly fast, but she's now a CBF coach. So she's in our advanced group. And in CBF, we're looking for people who really do want to progress to the next level year after year. I mean, we want to help anybody that just wants to grow a little bit and then stay there forever. But we also want to help people that want to keep growing, keep crushing it, keep getting to the next level, keep hitting the next tier of success. And that's why we have the momentum group in your second year, third year, when however long you want to stay in, and then the advanced group, CBF Pros, which is what Libby and Jeannie are in. So we have different levels of advancement because we're looking for people who want to climb the ladder of success and eventually give back through mentoring others. maybe as a CBF coach. So Libby says all of the systems have to work together like a symphony. I love that. And this is what CBF teaches you. Thank you, Libby, for saying all that. I really do appreciate that. I just finished my career ladder growth path. Woohoo. All right. Sarah says, laugh out loud. Not sure. I missed something. Anyway, building committed career cleaners. Okay, let's see if I missed any comments. If I missed your comment, it's not on purpose. Stacy, oh, I love this. Stacy, you must have been at CBF Live last year. Stacy says, I'm a Buffalo and I'm joining CBF in 2021. That's my number one goal. You know what, Stacy? If that's your number one goal, you will make it happen. Make sure you check in with us. Right now, we have a ridiculously crazy deal that is going to go away as soon as we feel like we can't offer this anymore. It's including some private one-on-one coaching. Now, our program has cost more than it was last year, but we are including some private one-on-one coaching as a deal, an upgrade that you don't have to pay for. But that deal is going away soon. We've been able to extend it a little bit because our coaches still have some openings. But, for as low as $1,900 down, a person can join CBF. So if you're ready, let us know. We want to get you in on this crazy screaming deal. Rhonda says, I want to double my revenue this year. You know what, Rhonda? It is completely possible for most businesses as long as you're following the right steps. If you follow the wrong steps, it's really hard to double anything, right? All right, guys, I think that's it. I'm hoping I shared all the comments that have popped up. We just ran our numbers last night to see the growth, and I meant to say there is no way I could have reached or know how to reach to this exponential growth. That's so true. We can't do this alone, guys. I mean, I couldn't have done it. In my business, I could not have done it alone. You have to have experts and mentors to help you go fast. You can grow the slow way, you can grow the fast way, but it's very expensive to grow the slow way because you have to think of all the years you didn't make much money when you could have. So this person, I'm not sure who it is because it's not showing me on StreamYard, but she says, it works, was scared to take the leap. It took me a year to say yes. Don't you wish you did a year earlier? To CBF? Exactly. A system symphony, growing and glowing. Thank you for sharing that. That is so awesome. Timing is everything. Sometimes people have to wait a year, but imagine if you spent that year that you didn't do CBF growing and glowing. But you know what? Now you're in. We're so happy you are. Thank you, Dawn. You're always so uplifting. Thank you for those super encouraging words. And then this is another Facebook user, but it's not showing me who it is. So I'm so sorry. We grew 90% in the first 2 years in a row after I signed up for CBF. Life changer. Thank you for typing. Oh, that's Diane Daniel. Great. Diane, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and give them permission to show your user name so I can pop it up on the screen. But that's Diane Daniel, grew 90%. Most people make back their investment 2 to 3 times the first year they're in CBF. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but if you follow the steps, they do work and you will make more money.